In a well-written screenplay, you want to approach your theme with subtlety. You want to weave it into the dialogue and let the audience pick up on it. Maybe it's subtle enough that those who aren't paying attention don't ever pick up on it. But the last thing you want to do is just come right out and say it. As someone who is not a good screenwriter, I'm just going to come right out and say it. The theme this week is cleaning up my messes. I know I've never given you a good view of the mess that is my home office. I think sharp-eyed observers may have noticed over the past couple of episodes the background getting a little bit neater. Last week around this time it was really nice. Just this west wall of my office was beautiful. But it is actually descending now. As I try to get the next phase cleaned up, I have to bring things in, figure out where I want to put them, and then I run out of time and have to go to work, and then I come home and try to remember where I was, and so it's starting to quickly decay and look like I haven't done any work in here at all. I have to fight that. Anyway, yes, today's theme is about cleaning up because I do have some projects that remain technically unfinished. Unfortunately, I have not lived a life of artistic discipline where I start one project and then I finish it and then start the next one and then start the next one. I have things that overlap until I forget that I'm even doing them. I have things that I owe people. And then I think I mentioned my 5th short film, Men with Guns, has been sitting on the editing desk for 11 years. And some of it is legitimate. I have to go to work. I have to earn a living. But it could have and should have been done long ago. So in tandem with the big film project, the feature film, the one you came here to hear about, are these little leftovers that I need to finish up, get them out to the cast and crew. Some of them will have visibly aged. There's a young boy in Men with Guns who will now be probably in his 20s. Okay. Maybe late teens. I don't remember what age he was when we filmed that, but yeah, so I want to get these finished up. So today, since I have nothing else to talk about, which is good impetus for me to get the ball rolling again after the holidays on the Better Body Starter Kit for Men, or next week I won't have anything to talk about. Let's just take a quick look at where I am on my entire artistic portfolio that needs to be completed. Now, the very first one, dessert, I really have nothing to say. I want to redo the director's commentary, and so that I can then package that up and get that to the cast and crew. When I first made it in 2008, I gave it to them on DVD, and the offer would still be there, but in, what are we on, 14, 15? Oh, we're at 16 years. 16 years later, DVDs are practically laughable for most people. I still have a player. I still have lots of DVDs. I still buy movies on DVDs, but most people don't want it. So it will instead be a digital package they can download. That one's quick and easy. Mammon and the Archer has never had its film score completed. When I showed it to the cast way back in 2008 or 2009, I had temporary music by professional composers. Danny Elfman, Henry Mancini, several other people squeaked their way in just to fill the silence. I can't leave it like it is without, I can't use the copyrighted music, but then without that, I can't leave it as is. I need to write some music to go in it. Otherwise, you have scenes like this that are just audibly ugly. It doesn't help that what you just heard isn't even mixed properly yet, but there will be music in there building the tension and adding to the chaos of a restaurant falling apart. The third film, Animals, is 99% done. Put that in quotes. There's just a couple very small music cues that I want to rewrite for the fight scene because they sound cheesy right now. I wrote them in a much more immature musically musically immature frame of mind. 16 years isn't a lot, but it's enough, and it's not entirely the fault of the fact that it's all synthesized music, and I've outgrown my appreciation for it anyway. I have a very hard time writing music on this anymore because it just sounds very synthesized, and I'm ready for a real orchestra. Mentally ready for a real orchestra. So Animals, short and sweet, couple quick things there to give it a just make the music not sound so silly in a couple of spots is basically all there is to it. Dumb Jocks number 4 is done. It's all done. I think most of the people who were in it have their copies of the DVD. I will provide a digital download for anyone who wants to upgrade to that, but I have no artistic improvements to make on it. It's just technical at this point. The converting and delivering of a product in a new format for anyone who wants it there. Now, number 5 is Men with Guns, and this is pretty much unedited. I have about 4 minutes from opening logo in, of the first 4 minutes, ready for what I call the composer's scouting version. And that is so that I want to quickly finish this. It won't be edited down to the, this is perfect, and the sound won't be mixed perfectly, but it will be edited and mixed enough that I can send it out to somebody saying, hey, are you interested in composing for this? Can we discuss price and stuff? But, I want a composer who wants to do it. And will find that creativity, and will find, just the right tone. And I know the person I will start with when the time comes.
Gentlemen, we have less than 10 minutes. Jackson, it's latest intel.
As of 13:30 hours, 7 were seen entering the house of McIntyre.
McIntyre?
Yes, sir.
Studying his wife? Never trust the Irish. So, Jack.
I do have a 3-year overdue project about a missionary organization up in Alaska. I went up there in February of 23 and filmed the footage for it, and life has just been in the way. That probably includes these. I probably should be doing that instead of these. I make these quick. As you've noted, some of the past ones are really boring and uninteresting. But I think that's the big one that it would be more business and less personal creative. I've got some other ones that are really totally optional, old projects that I want to finally get onto YouTube. Those can wait. Those can wait several more years if they have to. But so I think the Alaska trip for business, and then what did I say? Three out of the 5 short films that I'm proud to call my short films. Not counting the things I made in junior high, which I am never, ever getting out and touching up. That's what I have to do in tandem with getting this film done. And I'll be working on those as the days proceed. And actually, hopefully, before the feature film is done, I will have a little premiere party time where I show all 5 of those feature films and invite everybody who was in them and helped create them. And of course, if that happens, I'll bring a camera along, and you can have a 10-minute vlog entry that functions as your ringside seat to seeing how that went. But for now, I need to get this video done and get it online. So, see you next time.